Okay, I'm going to walk you through Smart Response looking at your assessment results. And I'm just going to walk you through the instructions first, and then I'll show you how to do it. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go into your teacher tools wherever you have them saved, and I recommended to you earlier that you should save them on the district server. That's the best place for you to have them. And then what you're going to do is click on the class where you would like to view the results, click on Assessments, click on the assessment you would like to look at, click on Results on the lower right-hand corner, and then you can also click on the question to see how each question was answered. So when you go into your grade book, it's going to end up looking like this. So anyway, I'm going to show you. I have my grade book right here. So when I open it, it's Mrs. McDermott's grade book. My classes are all over here on the left-hand side. And so let's say I wanted to look at second hour. I would click on second hour. Now, if you click on students, you can see the score of the last assessment that they took. And then if you click on assessments, these are all the assessments that I have saved in my grade book. So if I wanted to look at the, let's say, Chapter 8 pretest, I would click on that. And then down at the bottom, it shows up the Chapter 8 pretest. And then it tells the date that I gave, and then the average score was a 34%. And then if you wanted to look at performance, what you will see here is a graph of each particular question and whether or not your class passed it or failed it. And so that's kind of nice. It's got a breakdown per question here on the performance. And then if you go to results, here are all my students and how they did. So you have Maggie Anderson got 8 out of 19. She had a 42.1%. Any students that show up in red did not pass. And I have my grade book set up right now for a passing at 50%. And remember, you could change that when you're setting up your grade book, what percent you want to show as passing. And then some students did not take the pretest. So as you can see, most students in this one did not pass. And then if you wanted to, you could go ahead to questions, and it will show you the question and how many points. And then if you clicked on it, it will show you what happened. So for question 1, the most popular response was B, and that was the correct response. 51% got B, 22.9% answered D, 14.3% answered A, and 8.6% answered C, and then 2.9% answered E. Now this is where you could also go ahead and change answers. Let's say you also wanted, let's say letter A to be correct too. You could click on A and it would change your results on your assessment. So when you go down here and you're looking at your assessment results and in the questions, this is where you can go ahead and change some responses if you wish. So then I could click on, let's say, question 8, and it'll show me how question 8 was answered. This is also where if you tagged questions, it would show up and you could go through and look at a particular question. So it's really nice. And then also when you're looking at your assessments over here on the left, you can do reports. You can look at student performance or class performance, and you are able to print out reports. So you could look at all classes, or you could select one particular class. You could do all students, or you could select a particular student. You could do a date range. You could do certain assessment types. And then you get nice reports that you can look at. So that's another option for you. And then 2, if you wanted to click on a particular student, I could look at Hannah's performance, and it gives the dates of the different assessments we've given. It shows Hannah's average, and then it shows the class average. So as you can see, most of the time here, Hannah was above the class average. And then I could also look at the individual results for Hannah. So it's really nice. There's a lot of different features. Once you get the hang of it, you'll feel more comfortable with it, and you can see more that the assessment results will give you. But it's really, really nice, and it's got all the data right there for you. So anyway, you click on the class, then you go to assessments, click on the particular assessment you'd like to view, and then down at the bottom you can look at performance, results, and then the individual questions.